In this video, I will show you how to simplify square roots. Basically, to do square root simplifying, you just have to make yourself aware of the basic numbers down here, which are all perfect squares, which are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, and so on and so forth. These are called perfect squares. So those are the numbers you're going to be using to break your square root up into two parts. Here is the first example, square root of 8. Basically, you just need to find a number from this list that can break 8. So, and 4 is that number. So I break 8 into to two parts. Here is 8 broken into 4 and square root of 2. Remember, if it's square root, you are breaking square root, you end up with square root. Okay, you break square root to get square root. So square root of 4, square root of 2 from square root of 8. Now, I just go ahead and take the square root of 4. Square root of 4 is 2. That leaves you with square root of 2, which is the other factor that cannot be simplified anymore. So basically, square root of 8 is 2 square root of 2. Okay, here's another example, square root of 18. So you have square root of 18. I look down this list. The biggest number from this list that can go to 18 is 9. So I break 18 into 2. Yeah, so you break it. You have 18, you break 18 into 2. One part is square root of 9. The other part is the square root of 2. As you can see here, the first part is square root of 9. The second part is square root of 2. And then you go ahead and take the square root of 9. You get 3. And the other one is the square root of 2, which cannot be simplified anymore. And your final answer is 3 square root of 2. The last example is the square root of 75. If you look down this list, the biggest number that can go to 75 is 25. Well, if you are not sure, you can take your calculator and start dividing. 75 divided by 4, we leave you with a remainder. 75 divided by 9, we leave you with a remainder. By 16 with a remainder. The only number that can go to 75 here is 25. So from this perfect square list, 25 is the one that can go. I break 75 into 2. Here you go, 75 breaks into square root of 25 and square root of 3, which you can take the square root of 25, you get 5, and square root of 3 is just root 3. To kind of reinforce this, I will add one more example and then we'll be done. That's the square root of 200, right? So from my list, I know that if I continue the pattern on the perfect square, 100 is one of the perfect squares. So it will be square root of 100 and square root of 2. Square root of 100 is 10 and square root of 2 is 2. This is the final answer for it. All right? All right, hopefully this helps.